BBC that will blow your mind. So they're talking about gadgets can be hacked to make dangerous sounds. So I told you guys about the Alexa. We already knew Alexa was corrupt to begin with. We already knew the government was controlling Alexa. So now they're talking about gadgets can be hacked to make dangerous sounds. So let's see what they're talking about. Which we're talking about not like no jackhammering sound, but we're talking about some sounds that's just annoying tones. But how are they being hacked? We all know that the government uses Alexa to sound into your home to see what kinds of things are going on. But it says the testings were done in a soundproof room and no humans were involved during the series of expertise of testings. And this was going on the 11th of August in Vegas. Yeah, sure it wasn't. So that's the things that are going on with tech, with these Alexas and all these other different things. So the military has a drone, but I don't know if you guys heard about the new drone that Russia has. Russia has a new drone. Looks like a stealth fighter. It's almost like a stealth bomber. And we'll jump into that here soon enough. But the military drone crashes into three, which is not a surprise. Hong Kong posted to return Uber and Pokemon. I mean, but you see the society, man. Everything is on a caste society. Everything is this completely. You got to do this. This has to be this. This has to be that. And the privacy, again, is just being conducted to this social media platform or these outlets. All of it is just being warped in the story. So it says Black Hat GDPR privacy law exploits to reveal personal data. So we already know everybody over there in China, if you haven't heard, is on a number system. So it's just like the credit number here in America. When they say that if you gotta have a credit score 620 to be able to get a house, 750 and greater, you good, you in the green. But here in the UK and the United States, based firms to test how they will handle the right to access and request made in someone else's name. So people are getting their accounts hacked all the time. Had it happen to me with Wells Fargo twice. These banks, man, are off the chain. You never know when your stuff can get hacked. I was telling somebody the other day, they was putting something on Facebook. I had to inbox them and tell them, say, hey, man, this is one thing a lot of people got to stop doing. When you going somewhere or you finna get ready to do something, stop putting it on social media and telling people, oh, I'm finna be going 3, 4, 5 hours on such and such date. Why in the hell are you doing that? Do you not realize that you got evildoers out here in this world? They're just waiting on you to leave so they can pounce. They're going to go jump in your house, take your things start happening, and then you wonder why all these things are happening. Most of that stuff's happening is because you're out here, you're leaking your own personal information. You wonder why your database and things are getting hacked. Like, come on, man. We got to wake up, man, come out of this false paradigm and believe things ain't going to always happen. It's going to be always sunshine and rainbows. All right, so look at what it says over here in the UK. It said the UK hotel chain that shared a complete record of his partner's overnight stay. The two UK rail companies that provided records of all the journeys she has taken with them over the several years. A US-based company that had over 100 of her high school grade mother's maiden name result in criminal background survey checks. So all these things were going on. They're limited time. They're telling you all these different things. Google reveals first full flawless Apple iMessenger app. Don't do it. Gay dating app still leaking location. Are you serious? I didn't even realize they even had this. Gay dating app still leaking lotions. What the? In this world, man, I tell you. I told you the darkness that's in this world, man, is penetrating so many places. It's not even funny. So now they got a dating app. For the ones that don't know, now you know. What is this a problem? Who cares if it's a problem? They need to hunt them all out, man. I know I may seem hateful, man, but it's getting crazy. The WhatsApp app, same thing. Flaws put words in other people's mouth. The WhatsApp app, they're already using the WhatsApp app. It's already being controlled and manipulated. A lot of people use the WhatsApp app. When I used to work for this company, they was using it. But a lot of bilingual people use it. People from different nations use the WhatsApp app. So now it's changing people's words when they post things. Fake postmarks. poster stamps, all different types of things, exposing passwords. I mean, you see that how the technology in this world is just conducting people on a day by day basis, and you give it all away, man. As soon as you go turn on this war maker, this cell phone, it takes everything you got, every bit of it. The schools with gaming on their curriculum. So now they're putting gaming in the curriculum at the schoolhouse. So it looks like they're getting ready to push that propaganda, and you already know what that leads to. The same thing it led to last time. Let's check it out.
Go from the right. Go from
Mud, so it's your turn to come up with the.
That's what I'm talking about. No,
I mean, for the
Yeah, good one. Well done.
the special ed and for the
But
children
you're
have
pressing the
special
yellow one,
needs.
right? Safin, I'm
I
pressing
mean,
the
that's
red one.
that's necessary.
Yeah? Cool.
I mean, I get that. But they already putting the Luciferian schools out. They're already putting all these other different devices to keep humanity, especially the children, stagnant. And the more you look at this stuff, guys, the more you start to, especially if you're a believer, right? The more you start to understand prophecy and you start studying the word for yourself, the more you're going to understand that a lot of these things that are taking place in this world is happening because man has just completely fallen away from the faith and fallen away from the word. Now we're just to a point where it's just utterly remarkable how things are just transitioning more and more and more away from the faith, away from the word, until everybody wants to be reprogrammed. Samsung is telling homes, putting viruses in people's TVs. It's crazy, man. It's a lot of stuff going on out here. That's why we got to just unplug ourselves out of the matrix. And when I say that, I'm talking about this. Come out of the matrix. Come out of the matrix, guys. A lot of us don't want to come out of it. So, let's go ahead and pull this up. Come out of the matrix, man. This new world order, this MK Ultra, all these. I ain't talking about this new world order. I'm talking about the real new world order. Yeah, I'm talking about this right here. That's the new world order I'm talking about. We talking about this, the BBC News, New World Order. Sorry, I'm telling you about it, but it's still part of the New World Order. CNN, UN, United Nations, Trump versus the New World. Whose side are you on? I hope you're not a part of this puppet side, because he's still a puppet. He's still a pawn. Donald Trump is still a pawn. A lot of people just don't believe that, but it's completely obvious how all the Luciferians, all of them work together. 9/11 was an inside job. The chemtrails that are being sprayed. All these things are happening, and people are still oblivious of what's going on. I don't get it, man. And the New World Order finalized the New World Order processes. We need a third world war to exploit or to explain 90% of the global population. This will result in the problems of human overpopulation, as well as we put the end to silver distress. We will then proceed to automatize industries and create a globalized system in the name of saving our planet. In the name of saving our planet. Now listen to what your Mr. Zuckerberg has to say about this. Mr. Fedbook himself. I mean, let's be real here. Hitler had a revolutionary and awesome idea, but he was just so far ahead of his time that it did not even work out. But we can imagine if we had something like Fedbook to get the ball rolling behind the support. Oh man, y'all guys seeing this stuff, man? It's crazy. Even your boy Mark Zuckerberg is telling you these things. I got to get this saved, man, so you guys, people can see this later on. Y'all guys think this stuff's a joke. Y'all believe that these Luciferians out here, this Mark Zuckerbergs, and all these cult leaders, man, ain't out here doing this stuff, man. They been doing this. Y'all guys just still asleep. Look at this. 3 goals of the New World Order of Jews. These Jews, man, create the McDonald's. They put the poison in the McDonald's. They put the poison in all fast food chains. They put the poison in every single thing that's going on around here. And the 3 goals of the New World Order for the Jews. What are the 3 goals? Depopulation control, could it be? planning a one world government? Could that be what it is? The meltdown of national borders? The meltdown of the meltdown of financial interest. Look at that. The American savings and loan banks in the 1990s, caused by the Fed's high interest loans to the U.S. government, forces the low interest loans to the SNL. The SNL. And then the meltdown of Christian culture. The meltdown of Christian culture. You see that? The meltdown of Christian culture. The education of the public Christian experience by the Jews, ran by the Jews, and the funders of the ACLU and the American thought that the Jews run in the U.S. legal system. The education of Christian culture, such as the Christians, all this stuff is these are the plans of the New World Order government, and a lot of us are still stuck in this false paradigm and believing that all these banks and all these other people are gonna save you, man. You guys gotta wake up and come up out of your slumberness, man. You not seeing what's going on? I've been telling you, man. I've been saying this stuff, man. I've been blowing this trumpet for a long time, and a lot of people are still not hearkening to what's going on. So make sure you like, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. This is the Street Evangelist 904, aka